India today ensured that we were there at the Indian Space Research Organization to catch it all live and specifically the mood among the scientists. Akshita Nandgopal, who's still in Bengaluru tracking all the latest where the ISRO headquarters are. Akshita, you tell me about what the mood was like. There must have been a lot of nerves minutes before and specifically after 5:45 p.m. and then about 4 minutes past 6 p.m. the cheers that we all heard. Tell us about the mood where all that effort was actually put in all these years.
You know, Pooja, when I was there, and I don't know how to explain it quite to you, but once that 15 minutes of terror, which was spoken about in such detail, it started at 5:44 p.m. And the landing actually took place at 6:03 p.m. if I'm not wrong. The time was 6:04 that they had given. 1 minute ahead, it was a done deal. But at 5:44, where it first began, you know, the mood was building up. But there was a certain air of positivity, particularly after the first 11 minutes, which is when the first phase was completed, the rough braking phase. When that was done, there was a shift clearly in the atmosphere. Everyone started sensing that, look, it looks like everything's set. It looks like everything is happening as per plan. And if you look at really, you know, the trajectory that Chandrayaan-3 followed, it was absolutely picture perfect. Somewhere I think the ISRO scientists knew that this time they had it in the bag and it was most definitely going to be a success, because I felt that in the air. I felt that, you know, they kind of were just waiting for that moment to get up and cheer. Every time a phase was completed, they'd be applauding, but they knew that it was coming finally at 6:03 when it was done. I also briefly met the ISRO chief, Mr. Somnath, who was beaming. I cannot tell you how he couldn't stop smiling soon after as well. He knew the importance of, you know, what we accomplished yesterday. He knew how it was done. He was part of all of the hard work that's been put in. So for them, it's extremely rewarding. But at no point can we assume that now, you know, they're sitting back and finally getting the much needed rest. They are now hard at work. I just, in fact, spoke to the ISRO team, kind of, you know, to speak to them. I was asking them, what's the mood? They're saying, look, we're hard at work. We don't have time to talk on the phone because our Pragyan rover is out there currently conducting experiments, currently out there going ahead and doing all the research that we need. So their work continues for the next 14 days. More sleepless nights, more non-stop work for our heroes.
Thank you so much, Akshita, for telling us about the experience that you had at ISRO. Remember, as she's mentioning, celebrations did happen, but for a brief moment, because they're back to work for the Pragyan rover for 14 days. It's going to be about the experiments, and that was the real mission that we are set out to achieve now. Thank you so much, Akshita, for the latest on that.
India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.